Hello, my name is James Oliver, and I will be presenting 4 specific topics on assessment. The 4 specific topics are 1. Assessment actions, 2. Interrelationship between teaching, learning, and assessment, and 3. My strengths and weaknesses of assessment, and the 4th one, my action plan. Assessment actions, there are 7 qualities to this. The first 3 deal specifically with those qualities. The first one is balance the district's assessment system to meet all the key user needs. Then the second one, refine achievement standards to reflect clear and appropriate expectations at all levels. And the third one, ensure assessment quality in all contents to support good decision making. Also, to ensure the effectiveness of that evidence, steps 4 through 7. Step 4, help learners become assessors by using assessment for learning strategies in the classroom. 5, build communication systems to support and report student learning. And 6, motivate students with learning success. And the 7th, provide the professional development needs to ensure a foundation at assessment literacy through the system. Interrelationship between teaching, learning, and assessment. Teaching, learning, and assessment is interrelated in a common theme, the acquisition of knowledge and skills. This cycle, when done right, is a productive process that uses the abilities of teaching skills to develop the learner by the use of various assessments that will provide feedback to the teacher and the learner. Assessment is a diagnostic function that will provide information on what has not been achieved, what has been achieved with little effort, what is excellent, and so on. Both the teacher and the learner know where more work is needed or where effort can be diverted. My strengths and weaknesses of assessment. Assessment has both strengths and weaknesses when it comes to how student achievement is measured. The strengths of assessment is its use as a diagnostic tool for determining how curriculum is taught and whether student learning took place. Also, assessment is a positive way to determine if the standards are being met, along with determining the knowledge and skills that are achieved. As for weaknesses of assessment, there are 3 major ones. First, the educator is not trained to interpret the results of the assessment. The second one, the assessment method does not address the content or standards that were taught. The third, the assessment is poorly conceived or written, thus the student cannot properly or adequately comprehend the questions. My action plan. My action plan for improving my expertise with assessment begins with a balanced system to meet my students' needs. I will do this by ensuring that the assessment is developed to assess the information taught, that the questions are written to measure the student's knowledge and skills, that the assessments reflect clear and appropriate expectations to include the student as part of the assessment process. Next, I will develop assessment for learning strategies within my classroom to ensure the effectiveness of the assessment. Also, I will build better communication skills to support and report student learning. I have always tried to motivate my students with learning success by providing positive comments on their work, motivational stickers, and positive words of encouragement. Finally, I will work on developing a better foundation of assessment literacy by connecting clear targets to the quality assessment. My references for this is Briggs and Tang, teaching for quality learning at the university. Thank you. Again, my name is James Oliver.